I'm back with our foot look on the McGrath Mothership VI Midnight Sun. So I really wanted to get this done and the next one done so that we can move on to something else. Again, many apologies for the first videos that I have been bringing over the few weeks, but guys, I'm gonna try as much as possible to do my best. Now, if you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, I would love you to subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell, like do all your little YouTube stuff out of the way. And then guys, if you want to know how I created this beautiful look, it is beautiful, and to be honest, I'm not a bronzy person, but I actually like this look. Now, if you want to know how I got this together, keep watching and I will see you at the end of this video. See ya! Ladies, I'm starting off with Taboo. It has been a consistent one in this eyeshadow palette, but I really like it, so I'm just going to plaster it all over my lids. I like it to be a transition color. Of course, it's the lightest color in this eyeshadow palette. Now I'm going to go into Vermilion Venom. It's another one that I've consistently used. Again, I'm just going to put it over Taboo because I'm going for a coppery shade this time around. So I really want that color to pop. So that's why I have decided to plaster it all over my lids. And then just work it around my crease and a little bit over my crease area. I super love this color. I think it's a very, very good shade of brown. Next, I'm going to go into that color here, and that one is the Extreme Dusk. I just want the edges to be a little bit on the deep side, so I'm just going to do that and just blend it all out because I really want a very nice color this time around. It would seem that my color is a little bit on the darker side, so I'm just going to go back into the Vermilion Venom and just add a little bit because I really want it to lean towards the, the browny side, not too dark, but more of the brown color. Now, ladies, we're going to tap into this color here. It is called Blood Moon 005. It is a very gorgeous color. I'm not somebody who's into bronzy sort of colors, but this one works just fine. And I really like it. I think I'm beginning to appreciate this sort of color from something that I never ever used to use. Now we're going to line my upper lash line. So I'm going to be using this eyeliner from e.l.f. It's a liquid liner, ladies. Not expensive. I got it from the drugstore. Here, I'm sure I got it from Superdrug a while back. And I'm thinking it's on its last leg, so yeah, I just really want to use it all up. Some people don't like to line their eyes. Some people don't like to line their eyes, but I do, because obviously I do wear falsies, so I'm not gonna pretend and say like I'm not gonna line my eyes. Sometimes I don't, but majority of the time I do. But I don't really like the very big, the heavy liners that women draw. I tend to like go for very thin lines, if that makes sense. Although I wear makeup, and I do wear makeup, I love wearing makeup, but I don't want to be, I don't want the clown makeup. I don't know if that makes sense. That's overpowering, shouting loud and stuff like that. So no, that's really not for me. So I tend to do my makeup this way. Now, ladies, I'm going to use the lash enhancer just to drag my lashes up a little bit. Again, I've said it before, I don't know if this actually works, but I use it nonetheless because I bought it. I think I got 3 of them, to be honest, or 4 of them. So yeah, just gonna use this one, and then also I'm going to use mascara to define my lash. And I'm using this one that I got from Max Factor. Don't like it. I feel like if you apply over one time, your lashes may become clumpy, so it's not something that I recommend. I do not recommend it whatsoever. Yeah, but I'm not somebody who uses a ton and ton of mascara, so yeah, it's okay. Now I'm dabbing into those two colors because I want to apply them to the inner V of my eyes. If you want something that is on the dim side, then you're going to have to go for a dim color. But if you want something that is on the bright side, obviously you're going for a brighter color. Now I wanted it to be on not so bright, but a little bit like on the middle. So I obviously went with a dim color, and then I went with the brighter shade. For me, I believe my eyes are my best features, so I always love to make them pop. Not too heavy. I don't necessarily like heavy makeup, like something that's extremely heavy. No, I don't. I don't like my brows to be thin either. My brows are naturally wide and thick, but I do obviously have to fill them up to just into the shape that I want, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do like my eyes a lot, so I tend to lay emphasis on them. Not too crazy, ladies, not too crazy. So with the same brush, I'm just going to dust a little bit with the residue left on the brush on my nose, on the tip of my nose, and just drag that line a little bit down. But ladies, I'm going to blend that out because I do not want my nose to be all shiny. I see that on some women's face and I don't understand what it is. Now I'm just going to dust away the little residue left on my face, and that's about it. It's time for us to blush and glow and bronze. So I'm going to be using the sample that I got from, I think it is Sephora. Now this is from Rare Beauty. I used it in my last look. It was highly pigmented, so it's something I'm trying to get used to. I'm going to use it today again and for also my next look, and see if it's something that I really want to purchase. I was given the colors Transcend and Flawless in the highlighter, and then also for the blush, I think I was given the color Joy, and there was another one that came, Joy and Happy. I think I was giving those color Joy and Happy. So like kind of like one of the two lightest pinky shades. Now guys, we're going to apply the blush. One has to be very careful when dealing with this stuff. It came in a capsule like stuff like this, and there's been no way for me to actually store it. I just slid it back into the capsules that it came in. But guys, these things are highly pigmented, so I think today I'm gonna do a little bit lighter than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I'm afraid, I think I went heavy-handed, so today I'm trying to be more careful than I did yesterday. So I'm gonna place this stuff because this is dangerous. I don't mean dangerous in the fact that it can stain. One has to be careful. So this is what I dabbed in today. We want to see if this is going to be as, you know, overpowering as the one from yesterday. Don't do the same mistake as yesterday. I'm going to place it here. And then I'm going to place it here as well. So here. And this is what it looks like now. Now I'm going to I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's something missing from this blush. When I use the shade Glamour, I keep saying it, it gave me a fresh look, like a glow. This one, it gives me more color than glow. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the color is very overpowering. Very, very, guys. Ladies, it's very overpowering. No matter what you dab, how you dab it, ladies, it's going to be very, very powering, overpowering. I think personally, look at this, I love the subtle look. Now I'm going to apply some bronzer on the bottom bit and try to tone this down. I was doing this yesterday thinking I was trying to save myself, but I don't know at this point if that's what I'm really trying to do. So you can see what I'm going to do is I'm going to mesh them together on the side here and both sides, because I don't want a line, a demarcation on my makeup. I'm gonna try and Okay, so this step is done. I'm going to highlight now. I'm not sure I'm going to buy this blush because I feel like it's way too much. No matter how little pinch I apply to my face, I feel like the blush is too much, but it is what it is, you know. Now I'm going to apply some bronzer. Not bronzer, I'm going to apply some highlighter to my face. And I'm just going to pick the one Transcend, and I'm going to dab it here. Gonna go a little bit more and dab it like so. So I'm gonna dab on this side as well. The highlighter, on the other hand, though, is something I think I might consider buying. I might even buy the blush, but I do feel like the blush overperforms, if that makes sense. I don't know if there's anything like overperforming, but guys, I'm just going to dab now like this. I just apply this blush, just apply this highlighter, you guys, and honestly, it doesn't perform as I would have thought it was going to, but it's okay. I'm gonna go over the other color, and I'm just going to put this other color flaunt on top of it. The flaunt is more of a gold color, I think. The other one is more of a rose gold color. So I'm hereby using both colors. Just gonna add this one as well. Highlight. I don't know how. When it comes to makeup, I feel like everyone has a way of applying makeup, so don't judge me. Judgment-free zone. I'm just going to dab that one because I wanted to show a bit more than what was showing before. We're going to again dab my hands. So I just want to ensure that this performs how I want it to perform. I'm gonna be lining my lips again. I'm gonna be using the Saint Laurent lipstick. I've never been someone who really used a lot of lip pencils to line my lips. Or perhaps I really didn't know how to do it. Let's just put it that way. But since I started using brushes to line my lips, I've had a total different experience, you know, from before. So I really prefer using a brush to line my lip as to using a pencil. Then when I do line my lips though, what I do is I don't overdraw. I just go to get to the borders of my lip because I feel like that way it's effective. I have a lot of lip to play with. I don't overdraw my lips, as I was saying, but I go to the borders, and by going to the borders, you find out that you do have enough lips to play around with. So I'm using the color Heartbeat from the Start line from She Glam. I really love this color. There's something about this color that gets me every time I use it. It's a very beautiful nude. I just love this color. And then I'm going to go in the middle part with the one Magical Delight. Just to soften the color a little bit. I do need to go to the dentist. So our looks, ladies, is done. A lot of times I don't use mascara on my lower lash, just purely because, you know, I don't want that darkness on my lower lash line or my lower lashes. So a lot of times I tend not to use mascara. I'm gonna put my head down, ladies, and I'm gonna show you my final look. So again, this palette was a dream to work with. Guys, let me know in the comment section if you have the Midnight Sun. I really feel it's a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. It was super blendable, super easy to use. I absolutely love it. Now guys, let's just start from the price point of view. I will always implore you guys that if you're going to get this palette, any Pat McGrath palette, guys, ensure that you make sure and wait for you know, the sales period. There's always sales during the year. You're gonna hit one sale. It's gonna be Valentine's sale. It's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be, I don't know, there's just sales, guys. There's gonna be Easter sales. There's just so many sales. Summer sales, spring sales, autumn sales, guys, Christmas sales, Boxing Day sales, guys. There's a lot of sales to grab yourself something. It might not just be from Pat McGrath, but I think she does the most you know, sales discount on her palettes. She's very forgiving. A lot of you know, designers, a lot of people who create this stuff now don't do as much as 45%, but she does. So if you're going to say, like, you know, I'm going to wait for her 45% sale, then I encourage you to keep the money. Just save the money and set it aside, so you know that if you want to grab like a Mothership palette, you're getting 5, you know that come that time you're going to get 45%, and ladies, you grab yourself one. Now blendability, this eyeshadow is so gorgeous. Excuse me, this eyeshadow is so gorgeous. I used all 3 mattes today. I started with Taboo, and then I went over with Vermilion Venom over my lids, because obviously I wanted to use this one here, which is the blood, I think the Blood Moon or Blood Loss 005. And then guys, for the outer corner of my V and also towards the middle part of my lid, I used this Extreme Dose because I wanted that color to pop. I you know, I don't necessarily use, you know, this sort of color, but I feel like it has been there, it has been looking at me. It's like it's telling me, please use me. I know you don't like me, but please still use me. So I decided to go ahead and use it today for my look as a topper shade. One thing I want to say is that this color gave me an eye opener. I'm not a very corporate person, but guys, having used this color today, I'm kind of looking forward to the other copper shades in all my palette, because I felt like, oh, it's not bad at all, it's actually stunning. I'm more of a gold girl. I wear like gold a lot. I wear gold jewelry. You know, I do have some rose gold jewelry, but I'm more of a gold person. So I was always feeling like, you know what, I'm not going to use the copper shade or bronzy shade. So that means that, you know, my I think there was one from Natasha Denona that I got, the bronze palette, I think. So I'm gonna try and use that palette as well. I say to myself, like, within all my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, the bronze palette, I think it's called the bronze palette, is my least favorite because of all the bronze that are there. Now going back to this palette, guys, it is super lovable palette. I think it's one of our best stories out there. I think it is a stunning eyeshadow. Guys, look at it, it is stunning. Every color is stunning. This one here is stunning, it's Jubilee, super stunning. They're all stunning eyeshadow. Love the Wicked Envy, guys. I love it. I think it's a very, very beautiful eyeshadow palette that is so versatile. It's something that is super work friendly. The last look I wore that for work, it was so gorgeous. I love myself. I love the way it looked on me. Guys, you have a lot of one and done here. This can be used as a one and done. This can likely be used as a one and done. This can be used as a one and done. It depends on how heavy you want your eyeshadow to be. So guys and ladies, I really have loved and enjoyed using this palette. I cannot wait for my last look because we're down to look number 4. We've got one more to go, which is 5, and I feel like my 5th look will be centered on this color here, this one here that looks like a lilac color, or like a, yes, a lilac color, like a purple, that one here. I'm really looking forward to using this one. I don't think it's a special shade. I'm going to see. It doesn't feel like a special shade. It doesn't look like one, but it might be like a Bliss lilac. I don't know, guys. I don't want to say what I don't know. So I don't have my cardboard at hand, the one that got the names written on them. So ladies, yeah, we'll have to see. With that, we've come to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. Do you own this palette, or do you have intention of buying it? If you think you want to buy it on the borderline, on the border fence, you're thinking, no, get it, ladies. It is beautiful, it is stunning. Guys, at this point, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I hope to see you for my look number 5, and that's gonna be my final look on these 5 days and 5 looks from this Midnight Sun Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. With that, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Take care, and it's bye from me, lady. Bye, guys.